it's 11:03, and
do you know where your children are?
I'm getting a little giddy and a little nervous, but I'm here, and this is Indy, and hi everybody. Okay.
He's reminding himself.
I'm gonna calm down for a second.
And talking to the voices in his head.
I have. All right. Wow.
What?
Very special introduction here. In addition to the Assange action that's happening on October 8th, I've been talking with people for a while, and we all kind of put our heads together, and people were saying that, hey, I noticed that there really are no awards to honor the people in independent media that are doing the kind of work that we do, that people that we follow in independent left news do on a daily basis. There's one or two, but then there's definitely none for really like the streamers. So we decided to make one. So I want to introduce you to the Indie Media Awards.
Yay!
Yay! We should have a clapping a clapping track.
I need to get that yay from Internet Historian. Yay.
Yeah, you need to get like the sound clip. Okay, so we're gonna do a live stream, and we're gonna release this list on Friday night, October 7th, 2022. Normally, Reefer After Dark would start at 10 p.m. We're gonna start Reefer After Dark a little late Friday night, and in advance of the worldwide actions that are going to be starting a few hours from then. I believe they may have even have already started in Australia at that point. We're going to release the list and bios of the honorees for the Indie Media Awards. Now, the way that we're going to do this, the Indie Media Awards are recognizing excellence in news, opinion, and investigative media, free from multi-billion-dollar corporate conglomerate, advertiser, and donor influence.
Yeah.
There's a website up right now with a countdown clock you can go to, indiemediaawards.com. We have a Twitter account. We have an Instagram account. They really don't have very much there yet. Now, I'm going to read the statement, and this statement will be on the homepage after it's published, but I wanted to kind of explain why, what, and how behind this. So, Independent Left News, in partnership with Comrade Misty Winston and Action4Assange, are proud and excited to announce and introduce the first annual Indie Media Awards. Independent journalism has always been incredibly important. In an age of mega-billion-dollar corporate influence news, the ability to understand a situation critically while not being filtered through the lens of advertisers, donors, or corporate homogenization is both rare and at a premium. Independent Left News recently celebrated its second anniversary as a daily aggregator website hub for independent news, analysis, and opinion, all free from corporate advertiser influence. We've closely followed and shared articles, podcasts, and videos from hundreds of independent outlets, freelance journalists, podcasts, and analysts, podcasters and analysts over those 2 years. Out of those hundreds, there is absolutely a small group who have emerged as standouts, the quote-unquote best of the best. We're going to honor that group, where they often go unrecognized in a sea of media. They rarely get the big payout because that's not why they're doing what they do, but we can give at the very least a big thank you and some token of our appreciation. This is not to slight anyone, as there are dozens of others we could also have potentially chosen, but these are the people and organizations that have most frequently appeared in independent left news on a daily basis. What's up, Big Dave? Indy, our founder, that's me, hi, recently observed the lack of public recognition for the journalists, outlets, and streamers who take risks, question state and corporate narratives for little more than the internal need and desire to seek and report what's actually happening through the mud of spin and lies. Honorees will be announced via live stream on the evening of October 7th, 2022, intentionally timed to coincide with worldwide action in support of Julian Assange. In the USA, there's a major protest event scheduled to begin at noon Eastern Time in Washington, D.C. the next day, on October 8th, in front of the Justice Department, when an impressive speaker lineup comes together to stand in support of jailed publisher and journalist Julian Assange, publicly demonstrating the importance of his release from Belmarsh prison and against his being charged under the Espionage Act. In London, activists, family, and protesters will form a human chain around Parliament in solidarity. The award will honor recipients in 3 categories: outlets, or 3 or more contributors, journalists, and streamers. All of the honorees of an Indie Media Award have openly lobbied for Julian Assange's freedom. Many have written some of the biggest stories exposing the decade-long persecution the United States government has undertaken against Assange. The primary reason for this persecution is retaliation for embarrassing the US and UK intel community at large and exposing US war crimes in Iraq and elsewhere, many of which have still never been accounted for, though their veracity has never been denied. WikiLeaks, the organization Assange founded, has never had to publish a retraction on anything it's published as long as it's been in existence. Please join us on October 7th at 10 p.m. Eastern on all of the Independent Left News channels on every platform as we go live for a special live stream event where we'll announce the honorees and talk about why they were selected. Follow us on Twitter at Indie Media Award for updates. We'll see you there. Again, check out the website. Yay!
Yay!
Here's our bong father.
What?
So,
The bong.
he made a quick appearance, a brief appearance. So before we do that, let me go and show you what the website looks like right now. Here you go. Thank you. Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
So it's a countdown clock with links to Independent Left News, Twitter and Instagram, and the login for me to be able to update the back end of the website. So I think you're going to be very happy with the list. I don't think there's going to be very many surprises. Again, I think this is a great way to honor the people that we follow every day that really get unrecognized too often. They really don't get the kind of recognition they need. And we're, okay. I got through it. I was super nervous.
Nice.
We've been planning this for over a month to announce it. Been a lot of work, labor, love. Thank you so much to Big Mad Crab, to Jimmy Sunderland, to Misty Winston, to this guy sitting next to me, to a couple of other people who shall remain unnamed. But I appreciate everybody's help and input in putting all of this together, and I'm so excited to be able to finally announce this. So tune in Friday night. We're gonna have a good time, and we're gonna give out some awards. I would put up a picture of the awards, but they are personalized, so every single one has a name on them, and I don't even want to say who anyone that's getting an award is going to be. But stay tuned is all I can say.
Stay tuned.
So that's the Indie Media Awards, everyone.